say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, hey, hey. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. I said, oh my God, I see you walking by. Take my hands, my dear, and look me in my eyes. Just like a monkey, I've been dancing my whole life. But you just beg to see me dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And oh my, I like your style. You make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you.
Hey, Peter, what's going on tonight?
Not much. Just I have to go to Sir tonight. That's why this, everybody, is pre-recorded. But I'm still going to make a drink today. How you doing, Johnny?
I'm still drinking. Same thing, you know, doing
Yeah,
our thing.
I do know.
Well, we're coming to you pre-recorded, and we're playing an episode that we previously did on Social Happy Hour back in October. Was it October?
I think it was it October or a little bit before that?
Yeah, I think it was October because you had the Jason mask behind you.
Oh, yeah. So it would have been Halloween.
Yeah,
It was hot for a Halloween.
right before that. But we've been talking about it for a while. A guy named Joe No, who was on the show, and this whole episode is revolved around him that you're about to see. Peter, why don't you set it up for us?
Before that, I'm making a little bit of a drink here.
Oh, look at you.
So before that, before I even get into the episode itself, one of my buddies decided to ask me to do something interesting with his favorite soda, Mountain Dew. So I'm gonna attempt this the first time and see if it works right now. And if it does work, then I'm gonna make a whole salute video. But I decided, spoiler alert, to make an ice cube out of the Mountain Dew. Right there. There we go.
Look at that.
Huh?
I said, look at that.
Yeah. So now I'm taking mint. I put let's say a half an ounce of coconut liquor, coconut rum, the Malibu. Bam, done. All right. Lightly muddled that together. I'm gonna do a little bit of vodka. I'd say about another, maybe an ounce of that. I don't want to get too wasted off of vodka, you know, because I don't really drink vodka.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Bam. Awesome. It is also the middle of the day. You know, by all circumstances, I should not be doing this right now. Actually,
when we used to do the show a long time ago, we did it right around this time.
I know. I remember.
Talk about drinking early.
I know.
Sure.
So I'm just mixing it around. You don't have to really shake it really, really hard. Just mix it around. And what I want it to do is to have the sugar from the sugar cube, from the Mountain Dew, to really how do you say it, to give it the sweetness that it needs, you know, other than of course the Malibu rum, coconut rum. All right. Oh, let's see.
Looks good. Yeah, tell me how it tastes.
Yeah. Look at that. It's a skull with a surrounded. That looks awesome. Let's get a little bit of a green here. Need my tool for that. There we go. All right. Let's get a few greens in here. Make it like a garnish. There we go.
You want to set this up for them while you're doing that? Because the anticipation is killing me.
It is? So what I'm doing is I'm taking some of the muddled mint leaves that I just muddled for the drink, and I'm like putting it over the drink to make it look really like like a treasure island type of deal. See that? So make it look, how do you say it? Tropical, like Pirates of the Caribbean right here. It is a skull ice cube with Mountain Dew, which is a melon flavor. You know, that's what Mountain Dew is. I got a little bit of mint over here to give it that look. And of course I used some Caribbean rum. I hope that the vodka isn't too overpowering. Otherwise, I'll probably just do the whole thing from rum. But you guys are getting a chance to like view this art form that I've developed over years firsthand, because I'm going to be doing this video again, but I'm going to make sure that it tastes good first. So I'm the guinea pig right now. I'm going to make sure that it tastes good. There we go. Cheers, everyone. Oh, that's fresh. But I think it's like I said, I think I put a little too much vodka in it. So next time when I actually do the salute video, I'm going to put less, maybe a little bit less vodka and a little bit more rum. But it's all about that balance. But cheers, Johnny.
Cheers, buddy. Well, anticipation's killing me, but I'm cheersing to that.
Boom. The anticipation of what?
Of what they're about to see right now on the restream of Epic Dates with Joe No.
Okay, so Joe No. Joe No. Oh no, Joe No. So what you all are about to witness is a little interview that we did with this gentleman out of New York City, Joe No. He's a comedian, and he went on this epic date that he created for his girlfriend at the time, I think it was. I think they may have broken up since then. But he went through different stages and phases of this date, recreating certain places in New York City with gourmet food, with a nightclub, with all this stuff. And it sounds like it was really, really expensive. But I could not get, for the life of me, the actual amount that he spent on this date out of him. What do you think, Johnny?
I think that's a good setup. I think we should just show them and just roll the clip. So, guys, take a look. We'll be back live with you next week. But for now, watch Epic Dates on Social Happy Hour. Cheers, Peter. See you soon.
Cheers, Johnny. See you later. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Social Happy Hour with Peter. I hope you all have had an amazing week/weekend, because I'm sorry we weren't around yesterday. But you know what? I moved it up to today, so it should be fine. I'm actually happy to be here, and I'm about to have a glass of this Clausia. Boom, baby. Let's hear this thing ring a ding ding. Now, before we get started, of course, a little bit of housekeeping. Remember to feed. Oh no, there it is. I'm back. Okay. So remember to subscribe and then hit that bell notification like that. So you can be notified every time I'm on the air. Yes. Happening. Can everybody see me? I'm getting that little refresh thing all of a sudden. It's weird. Anyway, I think we're back. Boom. Awesome. So yeah, hit that subscribe, hit the bell, because otherwise you won't be notified. On to if you download Celebrity Slots, you can play against me or any of your favorite celebrities. There it is. Boom. So I'm going to spin that wheel. Keep on spinning that wheel. There we go. Awesome. Download the app. Play against some of your favorite celebrities. Play against. Actually, you can go ahead and play against me if you want. If you, I'm on every Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So it's 9 o'clock. So you'll still be going to bed with me on Mondays. There we go. Also, check out my merch store, peterific-merch.com. You can buy yourself a couple of candles, make your place smelling like me. This one's for the PM. This one's for the AM, PM. Boom. You got both scents for all times of the day. I like to say put this one in your living room, AM, and then put this one in your bedroom, PM. Also, check out My Hero StoneRose.com. There we go. All right. So you can go ahead and get yourself some hair tonic. There we go. You spray that on for the effect of having a good time the night before for the morning for the morning after hair. So you can spray your hair down and you can tell everybody, yeah, I had a good time the night before. Then no one needs to know. It'll be our little secret. All right. You spray that on and you get that morning after effect. Also, actually, I've partnered up with Stone Rose Shirts. So check out StoneRoseShirts.com. And yeah, go pick yourself out one of these bad boys. They fit great. They're extremely comfortable. And they form fit to your body. So go check those out. I am going to ponytail my hair now. StoneRose.com. Yeah, so you can get a full view of this thing. There we go. See that? They form fit. So you don't have to go to the tailor on that one. You know, you get yourself the right size. Boom, there you go. Anyway, now on to epic dates. Okay, so cheers, everybody, because we're about to talk about some epicness. Now, full disclosure here, the most epic date I've ever been on was actually not very epic. See, here's the thing, guys. I'm kind of a boring guy. So the most epic dates I've ever had have either been on the beach or on a lake or yeah, I've never really done anything really, really super epic. Everything else has been either restaurants or bars or, hey, let's get together. And one of these days, I just want to, actually, I'm going to ask everybody if you can give me some epic date ideas, like, you know, making a picnic. I've done that before, but I don't think that's epic. Maybe going on a roller coaster, but that's just, I don't know, like standing in line for hours on end isn't really a date to me. So it's not really epic. Now, I guess an epic date would probably constitute as like going skydiving. Some people said skydiving when I mentioned this earlier today on my Instagram. Some people said, what was it? Going on a sailboat out somewhere. And I was like, okay, those are all cool. But, you know, like I said, I've never really thought about, I guess I haven't had a girlfriend that long to have like an ultra epic date. The most epic, I will say, is an ex-girlfriend and I went to Hawaii, and you probably saw that on a little show that I'm on. That should be, you know, hopefully returning. So we went to Hawaii, and of course we just went to the bars and clubs and had an epic, amazing time. And we stayed at an amazing hotel. So that was my most epic date ever because we were actually together. So it was like more appropriate, I suppose. Anyway, cheers to everybody. I hope you're enjoying your evening with me, especially if you're on the East Coast. That way you're going to bed with me. Johnny, how are you doing tonight? Is he around? I don't know what's happened. Hold on. I think he texted me something. Oh, he's gone for 2 minutes. He has like a he has another phone call. Actually, I'm wondering who makes phone calls this late. Only Johnny, who's trying to, like, you know, figure out deals all the time. That's all he's trying to do every day is figure.
We'll just make sure.
What did I tell you?
Finish. We'll just finish it up. Hey, I'm sorry. 1 second. I need 1 second, guys. Second. Yeah. Make sure we just do that. Okay. Please. And don't tell anybody. Forget about it. All right. Let's just do this. Okay, bye. I'm done. Sorry. Hey, what's going on, Peter? Can you hear me? Oh, he looks frozen. Am I frozen or is he frozen?
I think you're frozen.
I'm not frozen. It's nice and warm here. Chicago, 73 degrees over here. How you doing?
Wait, so when is it officially? Because over here it's already dark. And I was not expecting it to get dark this fast. But then again, I haven't been paying attention to what month it is. And apparently we are in the scary month. I got the Jason mask going. I'm ready to rock and roll for Halloween.
Let me see that.
Yeah, there we go. Boom, baby. There we go. I got it where the Peterific hat used to be. I
love it. Is that an original?
What are you drinking tonight, Johnny?
Is that an original mask? I am drinking little Cazadores.
Tequila. I love that. Tequila. Cheers. There we go. Cheers to tequila.
Cheers. Social happy hour.
There we go. So, question of the day. Have you ever been on an epic date before? And what constitutes an epic date? Like, what is that? What? Because everyone, I was reading some articles earlier, and people were talking about how you go, how you can go on a boat cruise, or how you go out of the country, or those are epic dates. And I'm like, that's interesting, but I don't know if I like. The only epicness that I've ever done is a trip to Hawaii. That's the most epic that I've ever done. What about you? Have you ever done like because I see your Instagram, you go to Italy and Croatia and all those awesome countries. Wouldn't you consider those epics?
I mean, yeah, it's is it a date? It's an epic trip. I was thinking about this because we talked about doing this topic, and I've been so wrapped in, so wrapped up into business this week. It's been crazy. A lot of different movies and production stuff happening, but I haven't had a chance to really think about what was my epic date. However, when I was dating, I'm going to take it back to, I was in Hedonism 2 Jamaica, Jerry Springer in the grill. And I had an epic time there. I'll just leave it at that. I mean,
okay. Yeah, but that's really more of an epic trip. That's not an epic date. You see, like, and that's why I was asking everybody what an epic date is, because this topic actually came to me by one of my followers, and I was all like, "But what is that? You know, is it getting on a roller coaster and having a good time, going up and down, or is it getting on a plane and jumping out of it?" I'm like, I'm at a loss. You see, even Amy H says those are trips. Those are not even dates. So I'm like, okay, well, have I ever actually been on an epic date before? I love Jason Mass, Peter. Where'd you get it? I got it. I ordered it off of Amazon because, I was like, oh, screw it. I had to get that, you know? So, I mean, we are in Halloween, right? So I have to like have some Halloween decor-ish, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I was like wondering what constitutes as an epic date? Like, is it dinner, movie, coming back to your place, drinking some wine, and then having a good time? Is that an epic date? Because I've done that many, many times.
You know, now that you're talking about it, I don't know, because it's I mean, like a romantic date. What constitutes an epic date? I'm saying, okay, hey, let's go to Paris for the day, and I'll take you back. I mean, I don't know. I've never done anything like that.
That might be an epic date. But I mean, like, Lily _ S90 1972 said, my date shit himself. I was gonna start reading. That the date actually, like,
that's an epic memory. That's a nice little epic memory right there.
I open up my phone. I open up the replies, and the first thing that pops up is
oh boy.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Passion plus dedication equals epic date. Okay, I understand that. Yeah, passion plus dedication equals epic date. Thank you, Vanderpump Rules. Thank you so much. The one we're about to go on, Straub said the one we're about to go on. Yeah, okay, I hear you. I hear you. 3 months ago during COVID. So Jiao Now says 3 months ago during COVID. I don't know what that means, Jiao Wow. 3 months ago during COVID was an epic day for you. So you were spending every day with him or her through COVID, and that's epic.
Maybe something happened there that was kind of epic in between. You know,
had a baby. I'm actually going to reply to that one.
The COVID might have been epic. And that what it was. Amy H has something up there for you, Peter.
My epic date is going to see Deftones in concert and then staying at the Seaport Hotel Boston, and they thought my guy was the lead singer. There we go. Okay, I understand that. That's an epic date.
That's great.
You have like I've never done.
What would be an epic date for somebody? If they want to type that in the comments, let us know. Just like Amy H just did. What would be an epic date for you? Did you go on an epic date, or would you like to go on an epic date? And what would that look like?
Actually, I'm kind of looking for epic date ideas myself because I've never had an epic date before, and I want to go on one, and I want to be the instigator for said epic date. Sarah Cheese said, never had one. I don't know whether to laugh or cry about that. You know what? I will join you on that one, Sarah Cheese. I've never had one, and I feel like I'm about to cry for that because I've never had one myself.
Oh, here's one.
Leon Leonie Berthen said, all right, just joking. Sitting on a couch drinking a bit much. That's epic. See, I think that this goes back to like, you know, what constitutes is when you should sleep with someone or not. And that's what it all goes back to. It's like, well, what's epic? What's not epic? See, some people's definition of epic is different from other people's definition of epic. When you're supposed to sleep with someone on the first time you ever hook up, is that definition is different from everybody else's. You don't know, you know? My whole here's my thing. I've been kind of like Hollywoodized. So when I watch a movie, I'm like, oh wow, that's an epic date. You know what I mean? Like what is a movie that I saw just recently? How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. There you go. I haven't seen that recently, but I'm sure that there's like an epic date. An epic date in there was like him taking her to the basketball game. You know, I guess that's an epic date, right?
Well, I mean, wasn't it like, you know, when I guess life was simpler without COVID and all that? An epic date was dinner and a movie, right?
See, that's what I'm wondering. Is that a downgrade?
Is it too standard? You think it's too standard?
Is that a downgrade? That's what I'm wondering. Is a dinner and a movie a downgrade from an epic date? Is that considered just whatever? You know what I mean? Because I'm starting to think that we're living in a society. I mean, me personally, because I'm still in the dating pool, I'm wondering if like just going for a dinner and a movie is just kind of lame at this point, even though there's no movies.
Yeah.
You know,
there's no.
I'm just wondering if that's lame now. Are we living in a society where it's like, oh, you want to go get a drink, a dinner, and a movie? Okay, whatever. You know, chalk that one up.
What's your standard date, Peter? What do you do on like a date? I'm not talking sexual or anything like that. I'm just talking about when you say let's go on a date. What do you do? What do you do? Where do you go?
Well, I have a few date spots. Those are locked up here. I'm not going to give those away right now because if someone's watching right now, they're going to be like, "Oh, he takes everybody over there." Actually, that's just giving away way too much at this point. Oh, okay. In all honesty, I try to find a new place to go. That's number one. Number two, it's got to be dinner because we have to have a conversation. Yeah. Number three, wine is definitely involved. Okay, we're not going for coffee. We're not going for anything like that. And then, of course, I
remember when you were thinking about going for cocktails one time, and then it was supposed to only be coffee. I think it was on that show that you're on, right?
Yeah. In retrospect, I would have handled that a lot differently. But I'm a lot older now. Yeah. But if I'm lucky, an epic date gets some titties in my face. That's the way it ends up, okay?
Now, word from our sponsor.
No, I want some titties in my face tonight. Yes.
That's Peter's epic date right there.
Yeah, it's dinner, wine, maybe some dessert, but not the dessert. But actually, it probably is the dessert you're all thinking about. Lynette, my epic date would go on a boat overnight and sail through the sea. Well, you know what? That's actually pretty epic. I'm going to have to steal that one because I'm going to have to get a boat somewhere and do something epic like that. My epic date was when I first met Kobe Bryant. Don. May he rest in peace.
Yeah. So Don, did your date take you to meet Kobe, or did you just...
What was that?
At a game? What happened? Did you see him? Where did you see him? How did you see him? Epic dates always involve dinner and breakfast. Oh, snap.
Oh, you see, she's on my level. There we go. I am Groot. I am Groot Rod. I am Groot Rod. Epic dates always involve dinner and breakfast. Actually, that's true. That's probably a guy. Let's see here.
So Susan says, not really. It's the company that matters. If you enjoy their company, that can be epic. Susan, way to go.
There we go, Susan. I like that. See, if you enjoy someone's company, that in and of itself is extremely epic. There we go. Cooking for significant other for the first time. Okay. So in other words, everyone. See, I'm not so Hollywood anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I don't look at the movies and be like, oh, that's an epic date. You know, it's actually kind of grounded now from everybody's opinion, right?
Yeah, that's what it seems. I mean, who we got?
I'm just saying. You got to go to Lighthouse and then the strip club.
that could go either way. Could be epic. Could be an epic failure.
That's true. Go to Lighthouse and then a strip club. Oh my God, I'll drink to that. I'm looking like I'm ready to go to a strip club right now.
You look like you're going to be a stripper at a strip club right now. What's going on there? What's that? You want to do your beatboxing right now?
Huh?
You want to do your beatboxing?
Okay. All right, here we go. Chow Kitty says, second was a new man who took me on a boat ride on the San Francisco Bay with a picnic. Swanky. See, that's more what I was talking about. See, that's what I have a vision in my head of, you know? Like, what was that movie? Hitch? Was it Hitch with Will Smith? Like, he planned these epic dates with what's-her-face on that movie, and they just kind of started just falling apart, you know? Like, he took her to the Statue of Liberty, and then he kicked her off of the jet ski.
That was, yep.
I don't know. I just thought that was kind of funny.
So Don just followed up with the question about Kobe.
Yes, we went to the Lakers game. My first time going to a Lakers game. Oh, okay. So that was epicness for you, Don. So follow-up question, Don. What happened to him? Did he stick around? I mean, if it was so epic, do these kind of dates like keep people together? Like, if it's your first date and it's super epic, do you end up staying with them for the rest of eternity? I wonder.
Let's wonder we do have some people in the green room if you want to bring if we want it there, and then we can come back to
bring them on. Let's see.
Bring somebody on here, and
yeah,
here we
absolutely.
Go. Let's say hi.
Hi, Joe. How you doing?
Oh, hey, what's up? Johnny, Peter. Wow.
How's it going? Welcome to Social Happy Hour with Peter. You good?
I'm good. Thank you for welcoming me. Yeah, Cazadores. Yeah.
Some Casa Azul. What are you drinking, Joe?
I'm drinking coffee right now.
I'm good.
Anyways,
what
spiked with anything?
Huh?
Is it spiked at all?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm not there yet. But you guys don't understand what epicness is. You don't understand.
Yeah, what is epicness?
Yeah. Okay. So epicness is not necessarily what you do. It is the surprise. Like, it's the unexpected. Because it doesn't matter who you're with, how you do it. It just has to bring about that emotion of like, wow, what is going on? I don't understand what's happening. And that's what makes it epic. You could go to the beach, sure, but some people live by the beach, and that's not going to be epic for them. It's contextual, right? Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, what? My most epic date just happened during COVID.
Really?
Yeah. And the whole
concept. Please tell me. I'm curious. Story time, everybody.
Okay. I mean, you were just talking about like what could be a date, right? And the whole thing about COVID is you can't go out. You're not supposed to, and maybe depending on where you're at, like you can't be inside. Maybe you can be outside. But at the time that I did it, which is about 3 months ago, restaurants were just opening outside, right? So
where are you, Joe? Right now, where are you?
I'm in New York City.
New York City. Okay.
Yeah. Where are you at?
I'm in Los Angeles, California.
Okay, and Johnny's in Chicago.
There
All
we
right,
go. Yeah.
so we run the whole country. All right,
Boom,
all right.
baby.
All right. So chime in if you can say otherwise. Yeah. Oh, I like this. We're all throughout.
We cover
All
the
right.
entire United States.
Wait, I didn't
That's
catch. I
good.
didn't catch Joe. Where are you at, Joe?
New York City.
New York Titty. The
I
best
live
titty
in Brooklyn, but I'm in the Bronx right now, actually. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so the whole thing about trying to date during COVID is you can't. What are you supposed to do? Where are you supposed to take a girl out to? What can you do? So that's the thing. Well, about 3 months ago, I saw this girl so I spent some time outside the city during quarantine. And when I came back, I said, hey, I'm back in the city. Let's meet up. I'm going to take you out on a date. We saw each other for about like 2-3 weeks. And then it was like a fourth or fifth date. I was like, all right. I had the opportunity to do an epic date, right? For me, that was because I normally work weekends as a bartender in the service industry. So I don't normally have weekends off, but for some reason, I without asking for it, because friends or family were visiting, I had the weekend off. They just scheduled me that way. And I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. All right, I better plan something epic. Right?
Okay, what was the epicness? I'm like dying here. I'm dying here, Joe.
Okay,
Joe,
so the whole
I'm dying here, baby.
No, Joe.
The whole concept of the date was because we couldn't go out, was to bring outside inside. So it was actually because of circumstance, the epicness was trying to recreate what would be a normal date inside, all provided by me.
Joe, no.
So, all right. So, I got this concept in my head, and then I told her I got the weekend off. All right. So I tell her, I prepare her. I say, hey, okay, you have Saturday off? So do I, thankfully. I need you to prepare 3 outfits, all right? First outfit, I need it to be fancy. Second outfit, I need it to be sexy. Third outfit, I need it to
lingerie.
be slutty. Exactly. Yeah. Woo! And then she says, what? You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that. You need to tell me where we're going. But the thing is, we're not actually going anywhere. We're staying in one location. So I tell her, I give her some places in New York. So I say, I give her some vibes. First vibe is Tavern on the Green, which is a very fancy restaurant in the middle of the Central Park, right? Classic, fancy. And then second vibe is a place called House of Yes, which is in the party area of Brooklyn. It's like EDM, very bohemian, right?
Okay.
And then third vibe is a place called The Box, which is like very risque. I've never actually been there, but I would love to go there. It's supposed to be insane.
Very risque.
Yeah. But I tell her these locations,
love risque.
and then she says, I got it. I got every outfit. I'm like, good, cool, all right. So I say, all right. I tell her these things while we're at brunch the day of, so she can prepare. And then I say, okay, I gotta go. I got some errands to run, but I'll see you later. Just be prepared by like 7 o'clock, right? And she says, okay, cool. Just text me if you're running late. Just let me know. I can accommodate, but just communicate with me. I'll see you later. So I leave, and then I scramble to the hotel because the whole thing is like the concept that I have is bring outside inside. I got a hotel room, and I'm gonna simulate what would be a regular ass date all in a room, and I'm gonna be everyone. I'm gonna.
Okay, so but how did you execute this?
Okay,
Because
so
you rented a room. You rented a room. Where'd you rent the room at?
it was just south of Central Park, like a couple blocks down.
Okay.
One of my roommates helped me find this room
Uh-huh.
because I needed a long room because I needed the projection to be about the size of the wall for it to be immersive. It's gonna be like you're gonna think that you're in a restaurant when you show up. That was like that's the first impression that I need when she goes through the door. So I borrowed a projector from a friend. I did some research about some of the restaurants that were around the area, and I found that there was like this Michelin star restaurant just a couple blocks away. And I called them, and they're like, I was like, hey, okay, if I order some food, how long is it going to take for it to get here? They say 30 minutes. I'm like, all right, good. Perfect. So I plan everything so that when we leave brunch, I just wait. I know when the check-in is for the hotel. So I show up there, and then I start moving all the furniture out of the living room because I need this to be an open space. I need to set up the scene, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a restaurant. There's like there's a couch and there's tables and all that shit.
Joe, how much did this cost? Like, what was the cost on?
Don't ask me that. Don't ask me that. Hey,
okay, I won't ask you that. All right.
At that time,
taking notes right now. I'm writing down. I'm taking notes.
I was on unemployment at that time, thankfully, and so like that wasn't an issue. It cost me a lot more than I should have been able to spend, but I was like, fuck it. Like I want this to happen because like I like this girl and I know she's gonna love this, right?
Okay, so I got a question for you. What happened at the end? Did you get lucky? Was it epic? Like how did it go?
You just want to get to the end?
Yeah, let's get to the end. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I wonder if this is gonna work for me because like this is already epic.
All right. So all right, let's get to the point where she
tequila right now, listening to this yarn of yours, and I'm having a good time, and I'm like drinking. Okay, so what happens? Like,
can you start from the beginning again? I didn't.
No, shut the fuck.
No, I'm like,
look. Okay, I didn't tell her where we were meeting, right? So she says she gets her outfits ready, and then she says like, I'm on my way over. I'm like, on your way over where? And she's like, I'm going over to your place. I'm like, I'm not at my place. And she's like, where are you? I'm like, I'm not about to tell her that I'm at a hotel, but I say, hey, why don't you get out of the car you're in right now and get into this car? I tell her to get into another.
You had a car waiting for her.
Yeah. Well, when she told me she was already in a car getting to my place, I said, no, get out of that car. Go into Manhattan now. And so she has no idea where she's going. And then so she when I know that she's in that car, that's when I order the food. And then it arrives just in time. I take the food upstairs and I start plating everything. I also chose this hotel because they have plateware, they have glassware, like they have everything I need to be able to serve a nice dinner, a Michelin star dinner, right? Yeah.
Okay, so Joe, like, here's the thing. I'm just wondering, like, how long did this how long did this planning go for? Like, I'm just curious. How long?
Okay,
how long did you
planning
plan
started
this for?
Monday, and the
Planning started
date
Monday. When was the
happened
date?
Saturday.
Saturday. Okay. Wow. Okay.
So one of my roommates was back home, so I'd come back from work. I just started working again,
Okay.
and I'd come back from work every day, and I'd like spout to my roommate like, "I got a new idea for this date." Like,
okay. Awesome.
and then we would.
How did it go? What was her impression on this whole thing? Because you were going through three different themes. What was her impression on this whole thing?
When she first entered the door, she said, "Wow," and started taking pictures, right? And I said, "Ma'am, please put away your phone.
Okay.
This is not appropriate. I'm used to taking photos for my guests."
Exactly.
But
so wait, so what were you acting as? Were you acting as the waiter?
I was
the date?
I was the bartender at that point. So I introduced myself as bartender.
You went through all the different phases with this. But what happened? What was the end result? Tell me. I want to know.
End result?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you get lucky?
Yes. What's the end result?
I mean, what's the end result?
Okay,
I want to know because if I go through this much trouble to do this, I want to know I'm getting lucky.
You got to understand, we had already had sex at that point. That was not the point of the date. All right?
Oh, okay.
All right. So the point of this
I got all
date,
built up for this, and I'm just like, deflated,
that's not to mean that we also didn't have sex after that.
Okay.
Of course, but
are you still seeing her now after all this effort?
Before you answer that, we're gonna have a word from our sponsor.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-hoo!
Ronnie, how happy are folks who save hundreds of dollars switching to Geico? I'd say happier than a camel on Wednesday.
Hump day!
Get happy. Get Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Hump day! Yeah! Woohoo!
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Please continue.
I'm all for hump day, baby. Cheers.
Hey, cheers. So, okay. All right. We'll just get to the point where she walks in, right?
Well, no. Are you with her or not now?
No.
What happened? You put all this effort in, have a long hallway in the hotel and the food, 30 minutes in the car. What happened? You built it up and all of a sudden it's gone.
Oh, okay. That's not as important because the point of this date was taking the opportunity. And the opportunity was the fact that we were in COVID. And like to be able to do a date that is like this, that's insane, could have only happened at that time.
Not necessarily, my man, because I'm planning something right now in my head, but
with a projector. You wait with the projector? Like,
no,
I'm
planning something like this in my head. I'm like, okay, so I got to go because if I want to do an epic date, because I've never done an epic date before, and all my dates are just standard. Oh, drinks and a movie, dinner and a glass of bottle of wine. Yeah, but now I'm like, oh, you know what? If I really want to get going and stop using tonic spray for my hair every morning to make people think that I'm getting lucky every night, I'm gonna have to do what you're doing. Okay, so I'm taking notes. I really am. I'm writing everything down. I'm like, okay, this is what an epic date is like, because other than maybe like taking a trip, actually, I'm already thinking like maybe I could like go to a hotel and like plan like France, Italy, and Russia. Something like that, or France, Italy, New York.
Why would
those three segments?
But why would you do that with instead of actually doing it? That's the thing. There's no reason why you would not. Right? Well, you maybe. Well, I mean, depends on where you can travel and what kind of passport you have at this point. But yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, with a projector, you can literally go anywhere. That's the freedom of it. And so,
Joe, what else do you do
Yeah.
besides bartend?
Well, here's the thing.
yeah,
Joe,
I do stand up, by the way. Yeah.
You seem a little familiar to me. What Peter was just saying, what do you do? Because you look a little familiar.
Familiar?
Why is that? Yeah,
Who do I look like?
familiar.
Oh, yeah.
You look familiar. Have you been on any TV shows?
I was on Conan O'Brien for half a second in the audience. As an audience member. I was on American Idol for half a second as an audience member.
That wasn't it.
I was on the Colbert Report for half a second as an audience member. And The View for half a second as an audience member. But at The View, I proposed to Whoopi Goldberg, and she said no.
Do we have this footage? Can I see this footage?
Nah, that was during a commercial break. Yeah, but it was pretty epic. It was not an epic date. It was an epic proposal. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Was it an epic?
Please continue.
Well, I had a sign in my pocket that said, "Whoopi, will you marry me?" And then I was behind her camera line, and then she laughed at the sign.
I continue with the other story that you were saying.
Oh, with the day. Okay. Okay.
No. Continue. What happened though? What happened? Why did you guys break up? Because that can be just as equally epic. Because I already know what you did. I know what happened. So what?
You know what happened, but who? Okay. All right. The reason why we broke up is because we should not be together. Yeah.
Did your star signs not align?
Probably. Yeah. She's very into astrology, and I am not. So, yeah.
That might have been like the straw. That might have been the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Absolutely.
Hump Day, baby. Oh man. Cheers, everybody, to Hump Day. We probably gonna have to move this show to Hump Day because Peter like, Peter love, Peter wants more of that hump day.
Oh wait. Do I need to wrap this up?
Huh? Whatever.
Next 2 hours.
Okay.
Next 2 hours.
Oh, 2 hours? I can fill 2 hours.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. All right. Okay. All right.
I just pulled a Whoopi Goldberg on him.
Whoa!
Hey, Whoopi is my true love. All right.
There we go. I love
That's
that.
what I realized in this breakup. All right. There'll be no one other than Whoopi. All right.
I love it.
Yeah.
Joe, it was awesome meeting you. It was awesome talking to you. And I've got some notes because I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this entire date. I've never been on an epic date. I've never created an epic date. I've never been like that epicness. I've always been kind of standard, which apparently everybody's all like, yeah, that's kind of normal. But I want to do something epic. So I'm trying to figure out where the vein is for that epicness. So thank you, Joe.
Oh wait! The epicness ended with me blowing up a prison and freeing her from the prison, and as an Antifa member, and then saving her as the Terminator, and then starting the intro to Saturday Night Live, screaming live from New York. It's Saturday night.
I love that.
Yeah. Sorry, slow story, but that's how it ended, using a projector, and it was pretty wild. I was a DJ at some point, and it was insane. I was a doctor and a detective, and yeah, there'll be no date ever that will ever be as good. It's funny because she asked me, "Have you done this before?" And I was like, "What? No,
never. Of course not.
These are crazy times, which call for crazy measures."
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah.
I just have a question. Do you have any? Sorry, a second. Do you have any advice to give to the
skeleton
world? Yeah,
Skeletor.
Lino. His name's Lino.
Lino.
Yeah, no.
Lino.
In general, for crazy epic dating advice? Do you have anything to give to us to tell our viewers and our audience anything?
No, it's like I said, yeah, it's truly just like go beyond the expectation. Don't. You can always do something that is simple and expected, but if you want, you don't have to. You can do something out of the expectation, and most importantly, you should have fun, especially when you're dating.
Most importantly, you got to have fun.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joe, so much. I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm almost done with my drink, but thank you for coming on, and I will talk to you soon, Joe. Thank you.
All right. Take it easy.
Bye. Okay, so I was like taking serious notes on that one because I need some epicness in my life. But anyway, I'm gonna continue with Joe No 2020. There we go. I made that rhyme, baby. Yeah. Second was okay. So this is from Chow Kitty. Second was a new man who took me on a boat around San Francisco. I read that one. P.S. This man and I left of 17 years, but he did dates like that. I had 1 hour notice. See, that's epic to me. Like I've never, like I said, Johnny, have you ever done something like what Joe was talking about, where you like rent a hotel and do all the staycation?
Wait, is that what Joe was talking about?
I don't know. I think he was. He wanted to like put little different segments of New York inside of one hotel room.
I think well, I'm not sure on that conversation, but just as a side note, like clip note here, I think we need just to have Joe on with us all the time.
I think so. I think that'd be awesome.
If we have any questions, we just got to bring Joe in and ask him a question.
I'm serious. Yeah, it'd be interesting.
Hey, Joe, would you be up for that if we did that?
Absolutely.
5 minutes with Joe, baby.
Yeah.
Joe, you're
I'm
ready?
a guy. I'll pitch in.
It'd be a segment called Ask Joe.
Yeah, I'm Joe.
What do you know?
What do you want to ask me? Ask me a question.
And let's think about that. Hang on a second. Hang in the green room, and we'll come back to you.
All right.
All right.
That'll be the segment. That'll be the name of the segment. Is like Ask Joe. What do you know?
There you go.
Ask Joe No. What do you know? There you go.
There you go,
baby.
We're repping here. It's just it's one of those days. You know what it is? Listen. The last time we did a Wednesday show for Hump Day, it was really kind of crazy, and I don't know what was going on. And we were doing these things. Watch this.
Well, the sign says that it's 4 quarters for an hour, but a quarter only gets you 15 minutes. Yeah. So if my math is correct, that's not an hour.
That's not an hour. But it is. And
that's not an hour. That's not an hour. 15 minutes is not an hour. A quarter is not an hour, buddy.
4 quarters for an hour. 4 quarters, 15 minutes. Anyway, that feels. let's just have our viewers watch that one more time.
Well, the sign says that it's 4 quarters for an hour, but a quarter only gets you 15 minutes. Yeah. So if my math is correct, that's not an hour.
That's not an hour. But it is. And
technically, his math is correct.
Did you just get that, Peter?
Technically, his math. No, I've known about that for a long time, dude. Come on. 4 quarters doesn't equal an hour. Hey, what's heavier, a ton of feathers or a ton of bricks?
A ton of.
What day it is? Guess 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 what day it is?
Huuumpday.
I've been wanting to put that on since we did our last. What the hell are we doing, man?
I don't know. We're talking about epic dates, and now we're watching a purple hippo talking about like what day it is. What day it is. Oh yeah.
How did this show get to this?
Oh.
Get to this.
How did we come to this?
Did we come? Who the hell knows?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's been a blast so far. A couple other responses.
Yeah. Oh, everybody's talking about Joe here. Joe would be cross. Joe, what do you know? Oh, they're coming up with names for Joe for segment names as we if we put them in as a segment. Joe, what do you know? Joe
is an expert in love. Brian Wazinski.
Need more Joe. Joe now.
Joe now.
Joe now.
Joe now.
Joe now knows everything. Keep coming.
Joe now.
Keep coming in with the segment titles, guys. Lynette, it can twerk better than me. Well, Lynette, maybe it can, maybe it can't. However, you should come on and show us your moves. And we'll go from there.
There we go.
Oh,
Vanderpump, right here.
Cup of Joe.
There we go. Right here. This is perfect for this segment right now.
Let me see.
How did it come to this?
I was wondering what the hell you were doing.
How did it come to this? Woo! Okay. You know what's funny is I think I'm starting to look like a character from Lord of the Rings.
You do look like a character from Lord of the Rings. Here's a question.
Aragorn, bitches. That's right.
Here's a question I have for Joe. What name would he want if we came on? Let's see what he says. Joe, what name would?
What name do I want?
What name do you want for your special segment?
Ask Joe. Oh, it's just Joe Knows.
Joe Knows. Hey-oh, that's the one.
Duh.
All right,
Joe Knows.
How about Joe knows or he doesn't?
That would be a good one too. Joe knows or he doesn't.
Or he doesn't. But then again, does he?
Oh man.
Here we go.
Mojo. Vanderpump Rules. Mojo. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh no, Joe.
No. Oh no, Joe. What is he gonna say?
Joe got his groove back. There we go. Joe FOMO. Joe FOMO.
Joe FOMO. I thought it was Joe Mofo. Joe Mofo. I would do Joe Mofo instead of Joe FOMO. But anyway, what's it? Windy City's like picking up over here.
This is why I love you, Peter. YouTube makes me happy and laugh. And Johnny, you rock. There we go. Thank you, Don.
Thank you, Don.
I'm gonna start like wearing my hair like this. No more ponytail unless I feel like it's getting in the way. Okay, there we go. Peter like, Peter love. Here's another comment. Actually, I found was interesting. Chow Kitty says, "Ice skating and hot cocoa wins for all your fancy men. We prefer it. Dollars don't buy love." Ain't that the truth? Is like if the girl's actually interested, you don't have to spend a lot of money. It's going to be a cheap date anyway. Am I right?
Sure. You know,
am I right?
An epic date is one that you really connect with the person, and you go the end of the night or the morning. In your case, Peter, you go, wow. Let's have a second date.
Yes.
Right?
And a third, and a fourth, and maybe forever. Who knows?
Don't get ahead of yourself, but yep. That's what I'm thinking.
Joe Mama.
Joe Mama. Hang on, Joe. Do you agree with the statement I just said, Joe?
Absolutely. Joe Mama.
I love it. We can always bring him on. He should just make a yeah.
I really didn't think he was there still. I thought he left. by now, but I guess he's there.
Okay,
Joe should
here's a
always
good
do
one.
that. That's
Going
what-
jingle balls in Toronto for 2 days and then having time to ourselves. That's epic, right? Joe, do you think that's epic?
Hell yeah, it's epic.
Woo! I like it. People like, people love, people wants more. There we go. That's what we call it. Johnny, we can call it, Joe, is that epic? Boom. And you can just like chime in. That'd be awesome.
That's it. So we could just, asking questions, and then if we're going to ask Joe. So really, these are all good titles, but should it just be like Ask Joe?
Yeah, Joe knows. Ask Joe. Ask Joe.
I don't know. I don't know. Ask Joe knows.
Perfect. I like it. Let's do that. That'll be very interesting.
Let's see how that looks. I'm gonna put that up there. Read another comment, Peter, and I'm gonna try to put this.
You don't need to spend money to get the honey. Ain't that the truth? Actually, because I just read, Johnny. I just read a comment about that, and it was like, oh, you didn't need to do anything. Actually, here, what do you think about jingle balls?
What the hell is jingle ball? Wait.
I'm sorry. This is just too much right now.
Hey, let's ask Joe.
Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg, Batmobile lost the wheel, and Joker ran away. Hey, yeah, that's
that's what we were looking for.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe just got a live audition, and he's in. That's it.
I love it.
Producer Johnny says Joe's in.
Woo! Producer Johnny, baby, you always got.
I don't know how, but I guess that's what we're gonna do.
That's a good time.
Oh, now he's trying to speak Italian. Joe, you can't do that with me.
Okay.
You do
What
that.
happened?
I
totally missed it. I totally missed it.
He started trying to speak. He tried the Italian accent, and that doesn't work with me.
Oh no. I won't attempt that.
Chicago guy, I can't do that. Can't do that here. Just kidding, Joe.
Oh, okay. Oh, that very good, very good. Cool. All right. New York got better pizza than Chicago.
Hey, Joe. What?
Hey, wait. That's a good question. Who has better pizza, Chicago or?
Joe's gone. That's it. He's done. See how fast that happens? Sometimes you're in, sometimes you're out. And when you're running the controls, guess what?
Well, I'm out. Look at that. It's gone. And I had 2 of these.
I just filled up, but it's like really becoming the Windy City over here. I don't know what happened. Something picked up, and everything is moving. Do you see my computer moving?
Yeah, I see it. Holy shit! You have become Windy City.
It's completely Windy City.
Wow.
So, yeah. Before we wrap up here, let's just bring Joe on one more time just to say good night, and and then Peter, you can take us home. Joe.
Hey,
good night, Joe.
Thanks, you guys. Take it easy.
You too.
Good luck, everybody.
Maybe we'll see you soon. Maybe
absolutely.
Chicago's the best pizza. Sorry.
Isn't there a competition between New York, Chicago, and Detroit? We're gonna have to cover that one of these days. I'm very curious. I'm gonna have to order some Chicago pizza, Detroit pizza, and New York pizza.
There's no competition. There isn't.
Okay.
There really isn't. But
yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Speaking of dinner, I'm gonna go and have some. I am out of drink right now, and you know me in this show. We usually go till I end my drink, so the drink is gone. Do we have anyone else in the green room right now, Johnny? I don't want to leave anyone out.
Well,
because we're about to leave, so
I'm gonna look at a couple people here, but let me see for a second.
What day it is? Guess 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 what day it is?
Huuumpday.
All right, listen, we're at 1 hour. We do have guests in the green room, but I can't. And
we're done. We're done. Who else do we have in the green room right now?
Maybe we could bring her on. But maybe we can bring her on maybe tomorrow because we're on tomorrow, right?
Wait, did she get on again?
Yeah, we got to go. That's it.
Lisa got on again. Oh God, why didn't you tell me, Johnny? Oh, Lisa, I'm so sorry.
It's gonna go another hour. I can't do it. So can we do it another time?
Oh man, I'm gonna trust me, Lisa. I'm gonna have you on.
Take us home. We got to go. We're actually an hour over here, so I'm gonna go.
Shit, you go when you're having fun. Johnny, I will see you later.
I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're back on tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow we're back on Thursday. Okay. Lisa, I'm gonna bring you on. I promise. Lisa, I promise. Johnny, I'll see you later. Lisa, I promise I will bring you on tomorrow. Just come back into the green room. I totally forgot. I'm so sorry, but my drink is gone. Guys, I'll tune in tomorrow. Lisa should be on tomorrow, Thursday evening. If you're watching on the East Coast, you're going to sleep with me. I will see you tomorrow.
And finally, we've all likely seen this commercial from Geico featuring a camel going on and on about what his favorite day is.
Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Well, there's one middle school in Connecticut that wants nothing to do with hump day. In fact, they've banned the phrase from even being uttered.
One school in Connecticut says the joke has worn thin.
The 6th grade teachers at Vernon Middle School say that the phrase has become so disruptive, they're actually banning the kids from saying it.
So from now on, Wednesdays are Wednesdays at Vernon Middle School, not hump day, which makes you wonder what problem the school has with camels. After all, that's what hump day is referring to, right? The camel's hump, right there. Oh, wait. Okay, I get it. Hump day.